and welcome to my channel, Peaceful Chaos. My name is Erica. I'm mom to 4 daughters and 2 more on the way. Today is going to be a twin pregnancy update. I'm actually 22 weeks. I may or may not have missed a few weeks in there. Life was just really busy. We've had Christmas and my birthday and New Year's. As you can imagine, being a mom to a lot of littles around the holidays tends to get busy. 22 weeks. It's a little insane that it's gone, like, that I'm 22 weeks, but at the same time, I do feel like it's going really slow. It's just crazy to think that these babies will be here relatively soon. I am going to try to remember the things that I said in the last video and catch you up. I did just go weigh myself because I had forgotten to do that and I haven't done it in a long time. I am starting to really gain some weight. I have gained 6 pounds, which is great for me. I'm not as nauseous anymore. I only really get nauseous on occasion. It's not even like, I wouldn't even say it comes in waves. It's just situational, like super strong smells, or right after I eat, I'm very, very full. And if I have not eaten in a long time, or if I eat really, really fast, I do get nauseous. But for the most part, that has gone away, and I have gotten to get off my medicines completely, so that is nice. My last video I know was super depressing, and I had said that I was suffering from some depression. It was really bad. I would say in the last week or so, it has gotten so much better. I feel like I've gotten control of it a little bit better. I've been doing the right things. I've been taking care of myself. Things after Christmas, I just felt like everything got better. Everything. I am not a holiday person. I don't really like holidays. I like the mundane of everyday life. I love my life. I love my kids. And when that's all out of whack, my schedule's out of whack, and things feel very forced, and I don't know. Holidays are just not my jam. Even my birthday, I'm not a huge fan of. Although this birthday was particularly great. So now that that is all done, I feel so much better. One of the things that I did that I really think that if you are struggling with some depression issues with your babies, when you're pregnant, if you struggle with depression while you're pregnant, one of my biggest tips is to just start doing things. I felt a little bit ridiculous starting to buy things and get things ready for these babies so early. I usually don't start so early, and I just kind of felt like I was being dramatic, or I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's better early than late, but to get ready. But I was really struggling. And then as soon as I started making decisions on like where they were going to sleep and what products I wanted and how I wanted their room to look and things like that, I started feeling better. I started feeling more connected to them, like they were actually coming, this was actually happening. I haven't really struggled with as much depression in my other pregnancies. I have had spouts of it, but this one was particularly bad. And I do feel so much better. We actually got their little nursery together and ready, and it still has a little bit of stuff that I would love to do to it, but for the most part, it's ready, and I feel very happy with it. It's exactly what I wanted. My husband did a great job because he had to do most of it. I do want to do a video on the nursery and like showing you guys what it is. It's a tiny little space. Technically, it's like a loft in our house. It's not like a closed off room, but it's the perfect spot for them. And I had a family friend come over to my house for the very first time. She'd never seen my house before, and she's a really good friend. She's more like an aunt. And I was telling her what I was going to do with the babies and things like that, and she just said all the right things. I don't know if you've ever had that where like you just need some encouragement and some support, and sometimes it's a like random person that does it, but it's like, that's what I needed. And she said just the most amazing things. Like, she was telling me how cute my house was and how much she loved it, and like saying babies don't need that much space, that's perfect for them, and just how going on and on about how cute it was, and like how I totally had this, and I don't know, she just made me feel all fuzzy. And I don't even think she knows that I was feeling so crummy about myself and about my situation and things like that, but she just said the right things, you know? And so I'm just feeling good. I have a lot more energy, which is weird because I guess it's like the second trimester I'm not feeling as nauseous, and I'm not quite to the point of uncomfort that I will be at. My husband, my amazing, wonderful husband, got me a massage for my birthday, and he did it in the best way. He said, you have an appointment at noon on your birthday and you are going to get a massage, and I'm going to drop you off and I'm going to pick you up. And I was like, okay. So he forced me to do it, and it felt amazing. And it took, I don't know what that lady did, but it took some kind of something off of my left sciatic nerve, and I have felt amazing until today when I tried to vacuum. All I vacuumed was my room. It's not that big of a room. It's not a tiny room, but it's not a big room. I only vacuumed this area, and I think that vacuuming, like the act of like pushing and pulling, is not going to work anymore. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. That's just going to be a job for my husband and my kids, because it's, yeah, I could almost instantly feel that it was going to be acting up again. And it has been a little bit today, but nothing like it was before my massage. So if I get that pain again, I'm really hoping I don't, because I've been trying to keep it stretched, and I've been trying to keep moving and not like sit for too long and things like that. So I'm hoping it doesn't come back like it was. But if it does, I'm going back. I'm getting another massage. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to spend the money on myself. Because it's made me feel so much better, and I'm such a better mom because of it. I am feeling swollen. I don't remember if I said that in my 19th week update or if that's a newer thing. But I see it in my face. Like when I look at the camera, I feel it. I see it in my face. I definitely notice it in my hands. My rings are much tighter than they were. If I walk for any really amount of time, it doesn't even have to be a while. If I walk for a little bit, I get very swollen, my feet and my hands. I am still out of breath. Depending on when in the day, like if I just ate, I'm out of breath completely. My food just kind of sits, and it takes a really long time to digest. I don't even have to eat that much, and I just feel like I've also started a 21-day challenge called manifesting, one of those words. And so I think that that's helping my energy and stuff to being able to stay positive and like reflect on my own feelings and not dwell, like letting myself feel my feelings but not dwelling in them so much. It's helping me, I think, and refocusing on what I want and who I want to be and how I want to be and the way that our house works and things of that nature. So it's really helped with that. I also bought a ton. So my mother-in-law gave me $100 for my birthday because she's nice. And I decided, like I'm telling you, when I get money, I almost never spend it on myself. And it just like goes away. Like I don't even know what I spent it on. Like maybe it was food. Maybe it was a pair of leggings for the kids. I don't really know. I never know. But this time I went, I got $100. I'm going to buy myself some maternity clothes. So that's what I did. I went on Shein, and I'm going to do, or I want to do a video telling you guys whether or not the maternity clothes on Shein are any good and if they fit properly and all that stuff. Because maternity clothes are horrendous. There's only, I don't even think there's very many places around me that sell them in store. Like there's Target, there's an itty bitty section in Kohl's, and one of the Old Navy's kind of close to me sells like a rack of things. And they're all not good. I would rather just wear super baggy t-shirts and call it a day. But I also don't feel good in those things, the baggy t-shirts. Like I don't feel sexy or pretty or any of those things. I just feel like, what? And since I'm in the mode of trying to feel better about myself and have positive energy and all that things, I wanted some clothes to make me feel good about myself. And also my sister had said that she was wanting to throw me a little bitty baby shower, and I would love to have something pretty to wear to that, so I'm not showing up in leggings and a baggy t-shirt. Some of it was really cute, but also those models were not really pregnant. You couldn't convince me. They barely even had a belly. Most of them barely had a belly. And I was like, she doesn't even look pregnant. It was very frustrating because I don't know how that's going to look on me. And I have a very specific style, but I'll tell you more about that in the video. I don't know if I told you in my 19 weeks, but my shoes do not fit. And it's not that I can't get a bigger size because it's not the length, it's the width. And yes, I can get a wide shoe, but part of me just doesn't want to even buy shoes. I don't want to spend money on shoes to only wear them for a few months if my foot goes back. But if my foot does not go back, I'm going to cry because I can't fit into Vans. Vans are my favorite shoes. They're like the only shoes that I'll spend a pretty penny on. And I love them. And they don't fit. They are the tightest on me because they don't loosen right where my foot is the widest. Like right where your toe meets your foot. It doesn't matter how loose you make the laces, they don't fit. So that's really sad and really frustrating, but hopefully my foot goes back. I decided that these babies will be born on April 22nd. I think that's a great date. No, I'm not scheduling a C-section that day. I just am putting it out into the universe and I'm telling it that that's what day these babies are allowed to come. I was getting very worked up and very emotional and very stressed out about the fact that these babies could possibly come much earlier than I want. I don't think it helped that I was watching another twin mom go through her birth and stuff, and she had her baby stay in the NICU because she had them so early, and like I followed her journey on the NICU life, and although I appreciate watching that and like so I can prepare myself if I get there, I also was like working myself up about it, and I just can't and don't want to imagine myself in that position of having babies in the NICU and going back and forth, and if one baby comes home and the other doesn't, I don't want to leave without my babies. I want my babies to come home with me. And the best way that I can think of is for them to be full term. And April 22nd puts me at 37 weeks and some odd days. And I think it would be a cool birthday. 042222. It's lots of 2s and 4s. I don't know. It's just cool. And my lucky number is 4. So like, if you do math and stuff, I just think that would be a good day. So I'm putting it out into the universe. These babies are going to come on April 22nd. And they're going to come on their own. And they're going to come healthy and happy. And they're going to be able to come home with me when I come home. And that's just it. That's what I'm declaring to the universe. That will happen. I told my sisters that. And they're like, oh, you just decided? I was like, yep. That's what it is. And if I have to deal with something else later, I'll deal with it later. But for right now, they're coming April 22nd. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of just the update for now. But yeah, overall, week 22, going great. Perfect. Love it. I feel the babies move a lot more. Kyle's felt the babies. My kids have felt the babies. I don't think Araya has. I don't think she wants to. I think it kind of freaks her out. Which is fine. Not everybody needs to like touching babies and tummies. It's just been awesome. And 2022 so far, the year, amazing. And I'm loving it. The rest of my pregnancy is gonna go great too. Yeah. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching my super rambly, fast-winded video. And I'll catch you next time. Bye guys.